Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do enjoy the videos, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Merry Christmas, Serpents, wherever you are around the world. If you do celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December, Merry Christmas from the Serpent. Much love to all of you. Thank you all so much for the love and appreciation and all the comments, good or bad, that you guys provide. I really do appreciate all of you, and what a pleasure to be here, to serve you, to share my knowledge and thoughts, and for you guys to see value in them. I really, again, so thankful. Days like this, if you are with loved ones, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I've got a family lunch coming up, but I thought this morning I'd make this for you guys. While you're in the mix of your Christmas festivities, you can hear a little bit about what's been going on with the Xrp network. I'll try and keep it short today, but there are some things that we do need to talk about, which are going to prepare you for 2023, because I don't know about you, but I'm gonna have an amazing 2023. I've got so much to share with you. I've been working so much behind the scenes, like doing 18 to 20 hour days. It's been insane the last 4 weeks, and slowly but surely you will all find out about what I've been up to and what I'm doing. Because when it comes to Web3 and the blockchain space in 2023, there's not going to be anyone on the planet that won't know the name Crypto Serpent by the time I'm done with 2023. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, in terms of Ripple, Xrp, replacing Swift, on-demand liquidity product, what can we see coming in 2023? Well, first things first, the on-demand liquidity product of Ripple utilizing the Xrp blockchain is taking over. All the reports, all the metrics out there. And I'm not saying Crypto Serpent in saying this. No, I'm saying reports, analytics from real live data are showing us that the mass adoption of the on-demand liquidity product of Ripple is taking over the world, slowly but surely. And one by one, more cross-chains, more nations joining in, different governments taking it on board, different banks taking it on board. So what we can look forward to in 2023 is more of that, because it is solving a problem. Now, in terms of replacing Swift or working alongside Swift, we don't know. We don't know how that's all going to play out. I don't believe Swift is that stupid to, close an eye and let another company just completely run them out of business. Although it has happened before, just ask Nokia. But in terms of how I see this playing out, I see Ripple being behind the scenes of everything in the future. Which means that a company like Swift, banks, governments, stablecoins, CBDCs and all that, they're all going to take the limelight, as in, the Australian stablecoin, for example, right? The Australian CBDC, the American CBDC. But underneath will be Ripple XRP. So it will be subtle. It won't be so obvious that it is the XRP technology in the background, which, as an investor, I don't care. Like, I genuinely could not care less, as long as they're using the XRP network blockchain and we benefit as investors of the XRP coin. Good. We don't need to be in the limelight. Could not care less. And remember, Serpents, that it's better to own the race course than to own the race horse. And if you are looking to start a business in 2023, looking to do more, and do that, so just remember, are you the race horse in your industry, or are you the race course? Because it is better to own the whole thing rather than being part of the game. Like, the Crypto Serpent on YouTube, I'm part of the YouTube network. If YouTube decide one day they don't want to talk about crypto anymore, boom, I'm out. TikTok the same. So it's really important to create your own network, your own platforms, your own data, and controlling your own data. That's why we love Web3 and blockchain, because we will be in charge of our own data instead of the big firms. That's the overall big goal of blockchain. So how will it play out? Look, I believe the on-demand liquidity product does solve a genuine problem, and I do see more of that coming in the new year. Ripple Insider says smart contracts are coming to the XRP ledger. Another thing as well that a lot of people, when investing, critical mistake that they make. Critical. Just this line alone is going to save you so much time, money, and effort in 2023, and is going to make you a better investor. Just one line. People see things for what they are today, not for what they can be in the future. And so the big problem is if we look at someone, at something for what they are today, and we don't look at what they could be in the future, what they can be in the future, then we are missing a big chunk of possibilities. In the space of blockchain, yeah, you can look at the market as, an under $1 trillion market. You can look at it that way. You can look at the market as the year that we lost so much credibility in the blockchain space. You can look at it that way if you want to look at it, if you want to be short-sighted. Or you can look at only 10% of the world is in, 90% of the world is still to come. So much disruption is about to happen in this place, and XRP is going to get smart contracts. It's going to get new updates coming. You can't see that yet, and you'll never see it until they release it. But there are going to be so many updates that they do to this blockchain, so many different ways they're going to find how to work with this blockchain. I mean, look at what they're doing in the carbon credit area. If you don't know about it, you really should. So don't look at things for what they are today. Look at for the potential of what things can be in the future. And if you look at people, life, and business through that set of eyes, it completely changes how you see the world. Look at for what things can be, not for what they are today. That's how we make the world a better place. In the short term, over the next couple of days, what do I see happening? Look, I don't see anything major happening in the next couple of days between now and the new year, probably even into the first week of 2023. But Ripple launching stablecoin project for Republic of Paula. Is XRP involved? XRP is involved in everything that Ripple does. So when these articles come out, it's just to throw you off your game, to be like, oh yeah, Ripple can work without XRP. If I got paid $1 for every time somebody said that this year, I'd be a billionaire. It's not even a joke. Everything that Ripple does uses the XRP blockchain. That's why they're fighting a $1 billion lawsuit to get legal clarity for the rest of the world, because they want to use XRP for everything that they do. So where are we going? Will Ripple price pump to $1 in the massive 2023 rally? Are these people for real? Like, what is this? It's going to be way more than $1. You're going to have to add a couple of digits by the time Ripple's done with its growth. But crypto billionaire lost 160 million since March. Look, it's not been a good year. Like investing wise, for everybody that bought in late 2021, it's been horrible watching, wallets drained and watching, like your crypto portfolios go down. Look at the search volume on YouTube, on Google, right? The trust is missing. But serpents, when there's blood, that's when we make our profits. When there's blood on the streets. And there is lots of blood on the streets. And like I said, I've been working harder than ever. Like the last 4 weeks have been absolutely insane, because there is so much opportunity out there, and the only ones that are going to make the most of these opportunities are the ones that take risks right now. This technology is here to stay. Let's take a look at a video that I found. I found it pretty interesting what they were talking about. Take a listen.
The purpose, the motive behind this XRP Confidential Committee?
Yeah, well, a lot of people recall last year we went through a process to try to come up with an independent third-party valuation and then propose terms to the federal government to engage in some type of a transaction with us relating to our XRP. So we went through that process. We proposed the terms, had very limited engagement with them, and a lot has changed in the past year. Now we know about all the corruption that's been at the SEC. We know about the corruption at FTX, and they're paying off of politicians. With all this knowledge, it felt like it was the time to come back, reconstitute a committee, and even do a more thorough job than we did back in 2021. Well, then we have 3 people that are on a technology implementation subcommittee that are really looking at how do we implement from a technological standpoint the actual transaction. So they'll look at things like when a participating token holder tenders into the deal, should they get an NFT back, and it's the NFT that actually receives the consideration, kind of like a receipt, like a digital receipt. So they're working on that right now. 3, people the community knows, like super sophisticated technical guys, very experienced in network development and all this kind of stuff. I think what they'll do once they kind of structurally decide how they want to implement it, is put it out to bid, and then we'll go to potential, liquidating agents and say, would you like to participate in this transaction? So it could be people like PolySign, JP Morgan, firms like that.
There you go. There you go. So very, very interesting times indeed. Take it with a pinch of salt, serpents, because this whole Fed buying back and all that has been going around for way too long. But hey, let's take it with a pinch of salt. Let's put our own research and spin on it, and let's see what comes on the other side. I don't think it's going to happen. That's just my personal opinion. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't see it happening. It has happened before in the past that, the federal government has bought back gold from the people. Let's see what 2023 brings. Now, in terms of the price action, there has been a lot of talk going on at the moment about crashing all the way back down into like 9 cents, 10 cents area. As I've previously stated, look, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just don't see us going that low. I know that people are hopeful of a 10-cent Xrp. I just don't see it. And again, I could be wrong. I see 20 to 22 cents, but I can't see it going that low into that area. Sometimes I think, we overwish, But dollar cost average. If you're in doubt, dollar cost average in, put a certain amount of time, a certain amount of money at the beginning of the month or the end of the month, whenever you want, and just dollar cost average in. Again, don't put in more than you can afford to lose. Remember that this is the riskiest investment option in the world. So always trade with caution. But when we do start to take off, it is going to be insane. Once again, Merry Christmas, everybody. If you did enjoy today's video, then don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.